Hey everyone, I'm Cosmic and welcome to the Cloud. We are back with Grand Festival Stream 2. Is the volume? Well, the volume I was gonna say is a little low, but it's just because we're in this screen. Yeah, there we go. Hope you guys are doing good. Sending out that link. I had some tweets actually, like, super blow up on Twitter. Just some of the out-of-bounds screenshots I took. Which is cool. 19,000 likes, oh my god. I think that's my most liked tweet ever. Oh, there we go. Wow, okay. Chat started happening. Welcome, Storm. Hello, Lord Cat. I'm probably not gonna watch a replay on stream. Sorry about that. But yeah, Tricolor I believe is random now, yeah. So I'd definitely be down to do a lot more Tricolor today. There we go, okay. So yeah, I am ruler +3. I did play more last night. I've been kind of... It's hard to think or do anything that is not Grand Festival right now. It's kind of insane. I like get off the game and then just watch other people play the game. But I'm still having a good time with it. I mean, we're gonna push through to the end. Man. Yeah, this is my first time getting back on today, so I want to take it all in again for a little bit. Man, yeah, this is just, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. I'm just so happy this is a real thing and that we can just, like, be in this area. Oh yeah, I saw this art before, but that one's very good. Oh yeah, we went out of bounds on the last stream actually. We did a lot of that. I can show you some of the screenshots maybe. I probably won't mess around too much with that again this time, but yeah, we went very out of bounds. Oh yeah, and this one was funny because the the crowd was just gone. This is the one that blew up on Twitter. This got like 19,000 likes. I forget which. I think I posted this one. Yeah. If you post off the hook on Twitter, it's a very easy way to profit on Splatoon community. That it definitely works. But yeah, we are gonna hop right into some games. I don't even know what is open right now. Okay, I might do Tricolor because I don't love those maps. Hagglefish is fine. Undertow, eh. Yeah, screw it. Let's just hop right into a Tricolor. Get this started. Yeah, I know some people were, some people mentioned they weren't able to make it to the last one. I do plan to edit, like, my whole Grand Fest. Actually, as a matter of fact, I should start recording. I plan to edit my whole Grand Fest experience into a big video, so... Hopefully, if people did miss out, we can still, you know... I'll still encapsulate everything into one place, but, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot to say right now. I guess we'll just get to the games and see what happens, but hope you guys are doing good. Hope your Grand Festival and today is going well. And we're just going to get right back into it. Still love the music. I'm I'm so happy about all the music in this, dude. Yeah, like a time capsule. It's very fitting for the event. Oh man, it's a mirror match. Yeah, we probably are going to be seeing a lot of that on Present, unfortunately. If we are doing Tricolor today, especially, but I'll give it a shot. I mean, I still just like playing the mode anyway. Hello, side up. Oh, right, the music, that is a thing. So there is a new Squid Sisters song in the game. It's like a new remix of, like, I mean, they did Title Rush which was a combination of Bomb Rush Blush and Tide Goes Out for like the Splatoon 2 final boss, but they made one that's just like not a final boss song. It's just like an entirely different remix, and it's like insane. It's so good. I was losing my mind over it last night. So hopefully we run into that. We also have Shark Bites, obviously, which is another amazing song. Which I am very happy about. Oh, please, please, kill. Okay, good. Sorry, I need to get my head in the game a little bit here. We are defending. Oh, shoot. Oh my god. I did not think that guy knew where I was. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Why was the defender not... I guess because it's a mirror match? Or I'm confused. Okay, there was a defender there and he didn't kill the attacker. I don't feel like this has been a Squid Party game. I don't know why they just let them get the objective. That was a little weird, but okay. Yeah, that's what I said. It like, I feel like they took inspiration from the Smash Bros. One when I first heard it. I didn't say it on stream because it happened last night, but I was saying to my friends, yeah, it reminds me of the Smash Bros. One, but also just like its own thing. I don't know. It's just very good, and we were all freaking out at the fact that there's... I mean, it's, you know, it's not like a new Squid Sister song, I guess, because it is just like a remix, but, you know, it's still a new song, basically. You've been playing Splatoon after a 4-hour nap, now watching a Splatoon stream while playing more Splatoon. Life is pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty much how this weekend has been. Sorry to hear you were not feeling well, but hopefully Splatoon will cure... will heal all wounds. I remember this being like a weird Tricolor map. Like, it kind of sucks for attackers. Like, they literally would not have gotten that one Ultra Signal if our guy literally didn't just let him get it for some reason. I guess we need to target purple. I feel like people just don't care that much because it's a mirror. We're not really sweating too hard this game. Well, I think we're gonna lose. Which is not a great way to start the stream, but luckily it is a mirror, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I want to play Tricolor, but I also do want matches that actually count. We'll go at it for a little bit and see. I don't mind the frequency of mirrors so much in normal Turf War, but I feel like in Tricolor it's especially annoying because it's like the whole point of the mode is like attackers versus defenders. And it's just kind of weird if you're all on the same team. But we'll see. I'm so excited to see what the final day looks like too. Because I assume they're going to have a new music rotation and the venue's going to change. I mean, we know it turns to nighttime, I think. Again, I haven't seen any leaks, I'm just going off the trailer. You know, the first ever trailer, when they showed 3 Wishes, it was nighttime in the background. So I assume the venue will probably change a little bit on the last day. I'm very, very excited to see what that entails. And by the last day, I guess I mean 5 hours from now. Do 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 do. Oh wow, okay, I was trying to avoid Undertow. Oh, at least it's a real game, okay. I remember not loving this map for Tricolor, but I'll take it because it's not a mirror. What weapons are we dealing with? Oh, they can paint, but they don't have a ton of range. I guess no one has a ton of range here. Oh, Muck Warfare, cool. I'm happy to get any song that is not just a normal Splatfest Splatoon 3 song. I know they added Smearing Canvas too, which is, you know, one of the Rocket songs. It's not one of my favorite deep cut songs, if I'm being honest, but it's still cool to hear it in battle, I guess. Oh, there's one specific spot where you do the out of bounds trick. I can send the video maybe, because it worked for me. I did it several times. It can be like kind of finicky, but it's basically just a trial and error thing. Infiltration? That might be a little too low key. I don't think that would quite work. They should add the Octo expansion stealth ambience, which is literally just like, you know, little beeps and sound effects in the background. That would be a good one. I mean, it's just like normal Octo Valley playing, like just the overworld. We need to wait until Splatoon 5 when we get playable Octo Troopers, and then we can get Tentacular Circus and multiplayer battles. I did not mean to touch that. I meant to use my Zuka. But you know, we secured the Ultra Signal, so I guess I'm not complaining. This is going weirdly well. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just have barely seen the enemies. Okay, well. Instant karma, I guess. Yeah, the fish stick song. Just have that playing for a 5-minute ranked battle. Sure, that would not be grading at all. Oh, okay. I thought he would, like, die. Okay, they're definitely turning the tide a little bit here. We gotta hold our ground. No, you don't. Okay. Okay. Wish that was not a trade, but at least they died. 2 signals are definitely helping us, but... Oh, never, I hated this map for Big Run. I think somehow I got that confused. Tricolor is actually fine on this, maybe. Deadfish multiplayer tracks could be cool, yeah. Because, I mean, with, what do you call it, Onward, Deadfish is capable of making more energetic and complex music. I feel like they could make a battle track if they wanted to. I feel like we got that, but we started losing some ground at the end there. Nice. Oh wow, what, 0.1? I mean, versus the other attackers, so attackers would win no matter what, but nice. Well, I barely played on Bluefin Depot. I've only played it for the first time just yesterday when it came on. But that one is very clearly not balanced very well. I don't know what, like, my personal worst experience on a Tricolor map would have been. I really didn't like Sturgeon. Sturgeon was the first one, and they had to rework it because it sucked. And they didn't really fix it. So, I don't know. It's been so long since I played on that one. I don't know if my standards were just higher, because I didn't know that most Tricolor maps would kind of not be super well balanced, but, I remember not liking Sturgeon very much, which I like Sturgeon as a map normally, but, yeah. As for favorite, I remember really liking Manta. I thought Manta was pretty cool. I don't know if that will hold up, but I had a good time on it. Hello, Jason. Turquoise October maybe could. I mean, now, again, we didn't really have confirmation that Octavia was chill until literally Grandfest, where he shows up. So, like... I don't, at least in my opinion, like, maybe some people took, you know, the Return of the Mammalians thing as him being, like, you know, a good guy now for sure, but, like, you know, I wasn't really convinced. I wasn't 100% sure until Grandfest, which, at this point, I feel like if he's shown up at Grandfest, he's pretty much chill with the Inklings. So, yeah, I mean, it is weird because it's, you know, the entire point of Turquoise October music being so weird and distinct from normal multiplayer battle music is to separate, like, the multiplayer and single player sounds, so they might not want to do that for, like, aesthetic reasons, but for lore reasons, it would make sense. I don't even remember. Oh, oh wait, Scorch. Is there like a normal Scorch one? Or do you mean the Triforce one? Because if there's normal Scorch, I don't even remember that. Okay, you just... I mean, okay, so the Zelda one is just funny. Like, I'm not even gonna complain about that one being imbalanced, because it's just like, it's just stupid how small it is. Like, I don't know. I had fun with it just because it's dumb. But yeah, I mean, I could see that being someone's least favorite if you are looking for a proper... I mean, if you're looking for a proper competitive, balanced experience, I think any Tricolor map is not exactly going to satisfy you. Please? Dang, we got close. I mean, sorry, I forgot to send the video, Cosmic Cupid. You should probably just look it up, though. I mean, I don't think you're gonna find it just going around. You have to, like, do a specific little movement to, like, clip into a box. It's not just, like, you don't just, like, walk out the wall. I mean, I don't think it needs to be... I don't know, like... I wish the normal multiplayer maps were balanced, because they're, you know, Splatoon does have the depth to be a fairly competitive game, and I think it's more fun when the maps are balanced, but Splatfest it's just fun. Like, I know for some people they get pretty competitive with it, but at least as far as I'm concerned, I just think it's a fun event. I'm not too bothered about it being competitively sound. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Tricolor to me is just goofy. It's just fun. I'm not too worried about it being like a viable map. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Hello, I eat wives. That is a name for sure. Welcome. We never got that signal. Maybe? I was so scared that Wavebreaker was gonna kill me. Please? Nice. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean... Some people are just naturally more competitive, just their personalities, so... Playing online games... That doesn't work, right? Okay, I forgot if you could do that. It does not get the signal if it is the end of the game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, some people have more fun being competitive. Like, it's not... even if they're raging, I think some people end up feeling more fulfilled than when they win, so... People want to be competitive, that's fine. But yeah, for me, I'm just chilling. Yeah, I haven't played Hammerhead, like, since... Because that was, like, the second one, right? I've not played Hammerhead Tricolor in a minute. I might have played it because they reused it. Like, they didn't make a unique Tricolor for every single Splatfest. They reused some of them. I think specifically they reused Sturgeon because they reworked it slightly, and they reused Hammerhead. And I think I might have just not played Tricolor at all when they reused Hammerhead, because I'm like, I just thought it was boring. But I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense to lock in when you get a 100x battle. Like, yeah, that's the time to be competitive, but for the most part, you know, like... I mean, okay, I'll say Final Fest are different because the winner does quote-unquote matter in terms of, like, you know, influencing the next game. Like, I want Team Present to win, for sure. But, like, any other fest, it's, like, it's literally a difference of, like, 4 sea snails, or, like, 3, even. Like, if you get to Ruler, you get snails whether you win or lose. It's just, like, a very small bonus of, like, 3 snails. So it's, like, it's just not that deep in most cases, but, yeah, this one's a little different. I could do a pool. Oh, hey, we got a real game. The thing is, I'm doing Tricolor right now, so like only one viewer would be able to join. I don't know if you guys want to just rotate out one person at a time, but I figured I would just go in solo. Oh, Hagglefish is really good. I forgot about this one. Oh, we got the song. Oh, yes, we got the song. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Oh my god, yes. I seriously, I feel like I have to turn up my volume every single time I get it. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, yes. Do 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 do. Ah, okay, that was... I was hoping that would just be a kill, but that's fine. Yeah, I think it's 3 songs per idol. I love that they made a new one, though, for Squid Sisters. Oh god. Uh-oh. Nice. But yeah, sorry, as I was saying before I started vibing to the song, this is probably the best Tricolor map, in my opinion. I totally forgot about this one. But they just made better Hagglefish. Like, I genuinely really just wish this is what the map normally looked like. Because they actually incorporate the tents into, like, more of the stage. There's more inkable walls. Like, it's just everything about this is better than the normal version. Nice. Just spam bombs at these guys, I guess. Well, no, because Deep Cut also has smeared canvas now. They added smeared canvas. Dun, 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 dun. Kill that guy, please. Nice. Okay, we gotta focus red a little bit here. Or pink, or... yeah, it's red. It's red, right? I don't know. You stopped playing Fortnite to watch this stream. I will take that as high praise. I don't know how much you like Fortnite, but... I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Nice. Okay. Da-da. Nice. Ooh, okay, at least I got the kill. Yeah, we got that easily. Sick. Well, at least the upside to getting so many mirrors is that when you do get a real game and win, it's extremely satisfying. Splatoon. I will not let your team win. Gotta fight for the present. I mean, I don't know how you would be able to tell that Team Present is getting more wins. I think Team Present has more people. I think it easily won the popular vote. But I don't think we really have a way to tell how many wins they're getting. Or we're getting. Yeah, the win themes are amazing. Open a room? Oh, I can. I mean, like I said, it's just one person that gets to come in, but I guess if you guys want to. I am not opposed. I just keep forgetting. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I did know. I was there. I've played all the games and I've heard all the themes. But the present... See, that's the thing. I mean, I've said this so many times now, but the present isn't Splatoon 3 because the present is an ever-changing thing. So when Splatoon 4 comes out, we won't be in the Splatoon 3 present because that will be the past. We'll be in the present. Well, we're already past halftime. I assume you mean until daily rotation. I mean, that'd be kind of a long stream for me. I probably won't. I maybe could though. I don't know. If there was any time to do a longer than usual stream, Grand Festival would be it. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, I think halftime was like... Well, in 5 hours, there's only 24 hours left. It's a 3-day event, so we have to already be in halftime. Oh. If I do stream longer, what I might do is, get some friends on. Because it'll be hard for me to just do solo commentary for that long. But, I have some friends who wanted to play, and I think they would probably not mind being on stream. So, I can ask about that. But that could be fun. I did not mean to grab it. Thank you for saving me. Okay. Nice. Well, I don't know if there's a... I don't even know if there is a halftime report. I didn't even... That was Pearl dialogue, by the way. I should have read that. I always... At this point in Tricolor, I just completely, like, tune out the text box that appear when you get an ultra signal, but I forgot that there's actually new dialogue. Please live. Okay. Thank you for backing off. But yeah, I was just saying... I don't know if there will be a halftime report at all, because Tricolor has been available the whole time. Like, normally the point of halftime is to... Well, the original intention was to show which team is winning, because then they become the defenders. They changed Tricolor, so that's not how it works anymore. Regardless, I don't think they're going to reveal the scores until the very end of Splatfest this time. Unless they specifically stated that they're going to do that, but I don't think they did. Oh my god, okay. I mean, attackers have a disconnect on the other team, but it looks like we're doing okay here. Oh my god. Nice. Okay, well, I mean, in my defense, it literally isn't halfway through the fest. So, I guess if halftime still exists, it just is called halftime, but it's not actually halftime. Yeah. Oh, shoot. What happened? We were doing so good, then the defenders totally came back at the end. I mean, probably the disconnect on the other team didn't help, but okay. Whoop. I thought we were gonna get that. I don't think we did anymore. Yep. Am I just not reading the news or the post, or like, I don't know. I feel like I keep missing stuff, because everyone was talking about the amiibos confirming that you can return to the place, the Grandfest venue, and I don't remember ever reading that. Let me just check, because I was going through this yesterday and no one ever gave me a link. I'm just gonna read the tweets really quick. Also, I will back out. I'm literally just reading the tweets. I don't think they ever talked about halftime on the tweets, but okay, yeah, they didn't tweet out the amiibo thing, or did they? Yeah, no, it doesn't say that. I don't know. It was a data mine? Okay, I was asking if it was a data mine and everyone was saying it was confirmed. That's why I was confused, but yeah, I guess I don't mind being spoiled on that. Okay, well, again, only one person can join at a time. I don't know how often we'll rotate, but if you would like to join the pool, it is Cosmic Cloud, as always. And there's the invite. And there's Anti-Flow. Cosmic Cloud. Oh yeah, I was actually playing Tetras a lot yesterday. Yeah, screw it. I'll do that. I'll mix it up a little. I want to end the Splatfest with Splattershot because it is like my weapon, but I was having a lot of fun with this yesterday. I don't know, I just like Tetras as a turf weapon. I feel like you have, you know, normal shooting mode, which has like decent paint, and then you can obviously dodge roll and attack people. I just feel like it has a nice kit for it. Do, 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 do. Yes, the Tetra duelies. Oh wait, you're also Tetris. I mean, that works. I would use the other Tetras if they didn't have Sprinkler. I guess Sprinkler is good for Turf War, but I don't know. Zipcaster Tetris sounds really fun in theory. Oh, hey! We're on the Zelda map. And it's a real game. Okay, okay. Sitting up. I don't know, I'm locking in for this one, because this is like the goofy map, as I said, but... Okay, okay, we got this. You never played this one? It is something. It is a lot of specials being spammed at you constantly, if I recall. I made a video on this one, I think. Yeah, I did. The way I stream, like, I just never ended up playing a ton of Tricolor, like, in my content, because I would normally stream on Saturday, and, you know, obviously, Tricolor doesn't start till Saturday night in a normal Splatfest, but that one is, I just made a specific video on because it was kind of funny. Oh, no you don't. Yeah, I think as defenders, we just win on this one. I think that's what, people were saying earlier. I am Steve. Oh, no, 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 no. What are you doing? Squid hopping all the way up for what? Oh, shoot. Well, that's what it's for. Yeah, they're just doing the throw their bodies at the ultra signal until they eventually get it strategy. Yeah, you get kind of insane kill counts on this if you manage to last. I mean, it's just like a fun King of the Hill map. This is definitely one I really hope it, like, if they, you know, add Tricolor to private battles, this would be a super fun one to just hop onto with like 8 friends and just do as like a King of the Hill type of thing. No, you don't. Wow, okay, I actually did not... I thought I went too far, but I guess not. Tricolor... Oh, like, have Tricolor rotate in a challenge? That'd be cool. That'd be a way to integrate it. Oh my god. I mostly just want it in private battles, just so there's some way for us to play it. But... we'll see. They didn't confirm that yet. Which, you know... in Splatoon 2, they actually confirmed that you could play Shifty Stations like when they announced Final Fest. So that is a little bit concerning, but maybe they're just saving it for a later surprise. Like when they announce the third kits, right guys? Oh my god. Well, this map is definitely fun as a defender. I would not say it is balanced, but it is pretty fun. I mean, I don't think having more modes in Splatfest would hurt. I think that's what it needs. I think they could just put ranked in there. They could just make that be what pro is. Like, I just really don't think anyone would complain if ranked was in Splatfest. And lots of people would be very happy. Oh yeah, this map came out before Fizzbangs. 22-0? I didn't realize I was doing all that. Yeah, very, very balanced map. And the other person got 19-0. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, very, very fair map. Love to see it. Actually, yeah, that's true. I guess if there are other Splatfest after this. I mean, it's not like Splatfest has to be over for them to add Tricolor to private battles, though. Like, I get that it's like, you know, if you could just do it whenever, it would be less special when it happened in Splatfest. But, like, yeah, that is a good point, though. Nintendo is probably just gonna wait until Splatfest are actually over to do that, if they do ever do it. Yeah, I mean, I think they should just put it into pro. Like, if it were up to me, it wouldn't be challenges in Splatfest, they would just turn pro into ranked battles. I kind of doubt they're making any more Tricolor maps. I think if we do get Splatfest beyond this, I'm pretty sure they're definitely just going to be reusing stuff. Oh god. Like, I hope we get new themes. I feel like we would get new themes, but I'm pretty sure, like, all of the decorations... Like, if we get another Splatoween, it's going to be the same, you know, idol costumes, the same decorations, the same everything, same music. It's just hopefully going to be a different theme. It's so weird hearing shark bites in Splatoon 3. Oh god. Also, it's the weird, sped up version. Oh god. Like, they did this for Splatoon 2 Final Fest, where they put shark bites in multiplayer, but it's like, they sped it up. I don't know if it just had, like, an awkward, like, end point where it transitioned into Now or Never, or they just wanted you to hear, like, more of the song. But it's like, it's weirdly like sped up by a little bit compared to the normal version. Ah, out of ink. Oh god. Yeah, I wouldn't mind just like more gimmicks. I don't know, that would be a little... Like, I do think you would want to separate that, because, you know, like we said earlier, some people do get competitive during Splatfest, and they wouldn't want it to constantly have a bunch of gimmicks and stuff thrown in. So, I don't know. I mean, but maybe that could be pro mode? I don't know. Maybe if they're not adding ranked modes, but challenges, you could have the normal Splatfest have, you know, a random chance to get, like, challenge gimmicks, and then pro mode would just be Turf War? Maybe? I don't know. I think if the game can normally split players between Salmon Run, Turf War, ranked modes, and, like, single player, I feel like Splatfest could probably... I mean, Splatfest has a bigger player base, so I don't see why it couldn't handle the same amount of modes. I guess Salmon Run is still open during Splatfest. I don't know. RIP. You love Kingdom Hearts? I didn't look at their names. I assume they were references. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, I went 15-0. Okay, well. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I treat Splatfest like a casual thing, so I would have no problem with that, but I do think they are trying to appeal to, what, like 13 million players? Not that literally everyone who bought the game joined Splatfest, but a lot of people do. Like, they showed a chart once that, like, the player base, like, does genuinely surge like crazy when a Splatfest happens. So, you know, they want to make people happy. Salmon run on shifty stations. I don't think that would be good. I don't think they're nearly big enough for salmon run. That would also be very confusing lore-wise. I'm not Ginger in real life. I don't know why my Inkling has orange ink. Like, it's just an Inkling thing. I don't know. I forget people can have the, like, orange hair in real life. I just have brown hair. I've not gotten 100x on stream. I got one last night playing with friends, and unfortunately I lost. So, yeah, it would be nice to make up for that. I have gotten one, like, before, just not in this fest. Yeah, not won it, anyway. That's what all I'm not at all ginger. It's literally just brown. Yeah, the big run was really fun. I'm still super excited to see the map in actual Tricolor, too. Oh, that's a disconnect. Okay. Rip. Do. Yeah, the 10x's. I have a couple of festival shells right now, I think. I got some, because we lost that 100x last night. Oh, this is Tricolor, right? I forget Tricolor has its own thing. I think I had like one or two. I think I had 2 festival shells in normal open. Oh yeah, if anyone else wants to hop in, I'm, you know, just gonna be first come first serve. Obviously there's only one slot, but feel free to say in chat if you want to join. Was your first Splatfest and big run? Well, I mean, at least you got to see these ones. I know there's lots of people that joined in Splatoon 2 after the very last fest, and they just didn't... Well, then the reruns happened. I'm sure some people joined after the reruns, too. There's still a good amount of life left in Splatoon 3. Like, I don't know. People are so doom and gloom on, like, social media about everything, but, like, the game is not ending. Like, content isn't even really ending if we're still getting Splatfest. I mean, you know, depends if you consider that content. Weapons might be over. But the game is still going to have events, the game is still going to have players, the game is still going to provide fun for several more years. So, still a lot of Splatoon 3 left. Ow. I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know if they explicitly said that, but for lots of special fests, they do actually make 10x's more frequent. Oh my god. Da, da. Thank you. That's a Kraken. Wow. Okay. I thought I only get hit by that once for some reason, but apparently it was twice. They're totally gonna get it. They've touched it too many times, the timer's so low now. Oh. No, oh my god, the ledge. I'm bad at the game. I'm bad at the game. That was entirely my fault. Hello, Martin. Did I just say that? I don't think I did. Sorry if I said hi twice, but there you go. That was not close enough, but whatever. Okay, never mind then. Please, thank you. Jeez. I think I said it in my head. I'm like, oh, a person said hello. Sometimes I like take a second to process chat messages because I like people send a few at a time and I'm like trying to figure out what order to read them in. So don't worry about it. Oh my god. I mean, fizzbangs just aren't really that impactful, is the thing. Oh. Like, oh my god. I thought that was a teammate Kraken for some reason. But yeah, like, fizzbangs don't really make sense in any mode that isn't turf, because the main use of them is just painting. They, like, do, like, no damage. And have a massive fuse that takes forever to explode. On TC, I don't think it'd do anything on TC, because the tower moves. Like, you'd throw it on the tower would move, and you'd already be out of the blast radius. Oh, I didn't back out. Did anyone even say they wanted to join? I don't know. Someone scored at the shell-out machine. Wow. Or wait, didn't it just say that? There we go. Congrats, Dan. Yeah, I mean, like, I normally try and get a decent rotation when we're playing open, but since it's literally just one slot anyway, I'm like, if one person just wants to stay there, I don't really care. Boom, do, 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 do. Also, I saw. Let me show this actually, because this is insane. I'm opening up Discord for the image. So on Twitter, can I just window capture and this will work? Nope. Okay. Look at this. Look at this on Twitter. So these people are ruler rank. You know how I'm ruler +3, as you can see right there? This person is +60. I don't know how you physically do that. I know some people are insane with this game, but like I don't. I literally think you would have had to not sleep to do that. It could be edited, but I kind of doubt it. I don't know. Japan's crazy enough for that. Oh, Blushing Tide. Oh, Blushing Tide. I've not, there's not been a single time this song has come on that I have not reacted like that. Like, I hear it and I'm just, it's just euphoric, dude. Oh my god. I love Squid Sisters music. No, you don't. Okay, well, I didn't either. That's fine. No sleep, no grass touched. Absolutely none. We can do open a bit later. I'd like to stick with Tricolor for a little bit, just because I didn't really play any last stream. Kind of just focused on breaking the wave breaker there. Oh, synergy bonus does help. That's true. I'm sure they're like fully decked out with the same gear and weapon and everything. Bum, bum, ba-da, ba-da, bum. Hello, Enderlord. Oh, this song is such a vibe, dude. I can't even play the game because I'm just, I'm so into it. Oh, please kill that guy. Oh, nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, I mean, hopefully if, hopefully in the next live concert, whenever that happens, we did get a live version of this. I don't know if we would. I mean, I don't know. I think most Idol songs at this point have live versions, if not all, so you would hope. Yeah, it's another remix of Bomb Rush Blush and Tide Goes Out, which Splatoon 2's final boss had, but it's a totally new version just for the Splatfest. Oh, no, I can't. I do like Squid Sisters Now or Never very much as well, but sad to have Blushing Tides interrupted. Shoot. Okay, we really gotta focus purple. Shoot, man, sometimes Tetra aim just does not happen. There's no one there. It's unfortunate. Alright, get me in here. I'm in the rain, I'm in the rain. Uh-oh. Oh, now green is winning. Oh my god. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know. I wish Isopadre could just show up in person. Like, okay, rip. I love that he's acknowledged at all, because, yes, I love Isopadre, but, like, man, if he could just be there, if he could have dialogue, and in Splatoon 3, just a single line of dialogue, I would really appreciate it. Well, it's still new. Like, I don't know. It's not just like a not. I called it a not evil title rush the first time I heard it, which is what it is. But it's still different enough that I don't know. I would call it a new song. Yeah, I mean, so I know you meant in game, but like. It would have been cool for it to be in-game, but as long as you get a live version of it at all, I guess I'm not too bothered. Bum, 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 bum. I just wish they gave him, like, a little bit more, because, like, his whole thing in Octo Expansion was that he was, like, you know, stuck in this endless cycle of riding the train and desperately wanted to get Sengapo Square. Then Splatoon 3, they're just like, he got there. So, yeah, on one hand, I'm like, oh my god, he got there. But, like, I wish we got a little bit more about it. When I do play Chargers, which is rarely, I normally play unscoped. I think this was an okay Tricolor. I don't really remember. I feel like I remember getting annoyed on it, but that kind of happens a lot in Tricolor. Also, this is a real game, so I don't know. Whoa, okay. Kind of. I don't know if that was a laggy splashdown or if I just killed him at a weird time in the animation. Yeah, I mean, he's just a minor character. Like, a lot of his dialogue is actually missable in Octo Expansion because the way the levels are structured in Octo Expansion is that it's like a subway line, and every time you complete a subway line, Isopadre will reward you with a piece of gear, but you have to go out of your way to go and talk to him. And if you you know, complete multiple lines without talking to him, then you just miss the lines of dialogue. So, I think lots of people have not even seen all of that he has to say in Octo Expansion, which is unfortunate. Because I think he's really cool. But yeah, I mean, he is very minor in the grand scheme of things. Well, yeah, I didn't really like what they said in the dev interview. They're like, oh, he went to Gopla Square because they had a claw machine of his favorite plushes. It's like, no, he went to the square because he was, like, desperate for any change in his life after being stuck in the deep sea metro. Like, I don't know. I feel like they kind of undermined a lot of what he says in Octo Expansion. So that was a little weird to me, but... yeah, it is what it is. I'm glad he's there at all. Isopatre is definitely my version of, like, minor character that you love that no one else in the fandom cares about. I mean, other lore people like him. Rassicus had a similar reaction, I know, to seeing Isopatre in the square after Side Order, but... yeah, definitely by the general Splatoon population, most people do not pay much attention to him, which it makes me a little sad. Well, Oct has a lot more focus than Isopatre, especially in, like, the fan art department. Like, I don't know, Oct was all over the community when Side Order came out. I've seen like 3 pieces of Isopatre fan art ever, plus the one I drew, but which was, it wasn't like cringe. Well, it was just bad and a long time ago. Actually, wait, I drew different fan art of him. Okay, there are 5 pieces of Isopatre fan art, and 2 of them are mine. I don't know. Some people have definitely drawn him. I see like Japanese artists at least more often than not. I've never seen anyone speak about him on Twitter ever, and he's like, I think he's so cool. Yeah, Isopatre's eyes are not where his glasses are. I just like to pretend they are anyway, personally, but yeah, that throws some people off. Okay, I don't really know what the baldy thing is you're doing, but whatever. Where are his eyes? Let me pull up a picture. Hang on. I believe his eyes are the black things like to the side and not where the glasses are. There you go. I forgot that would still be zoomed in. Oh hey, we're on Sturgeon. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, he is an isopod. Of course he got big bug eyes. He is a giant isopod. He is quite literally a big bug. Oh. I will not hear any Isopatre slander. He is the best character design. Hey, don't do that, please. Okay, wow. Surprised I made it out of there. The big ol' eyes. You miss anything? Isopatre jump scare. That's what you missed. Anyone want to kill that guy? Okay. The ink vac probably stopped that from being easy to... Oh yeah, okay, is this what they adjusted? I forget what they changed. Because, I mean, they changed it back, like, forever ago. but the original map of this was different. Immediately got isopod. That's what'll happen on Cosmic Cloud. You never know when you'll get isopod raid. Also, wow, they got both signals. Good thing it's a mirror. Yeah, well, it's definitely the updated version. I just couldn't remember what the changes actually were. Okay, yeah, vacuum. Sorry, I was looking at something else. Are there multiple ink vacs, or does that guy just keep getting them? Your laptop fully died. Oh, that sucks. Could not handle a Grand Fest. Okay, I'll be honest. I was trying to pull up a picture of Glenn Fiddler after someone said, like, Glenn Fiddler jump scare, but he literally doesn't have an article on Inkopedia. So I can't even find a like good image of him. One in tanks battle, nice, Underlord. I don't know if the Sprinklers of Doom have different sound effects. Because I don't know, they're like vaguely idle sounding before, right? They have like weird like voices coming from them, but I don't know if they were really... Were they different for Shiver and Fry and Big Man? Yeah, it would be, I mean, I could pull up an image, but now it's too late. No, I'm not gonna show Isopadre. It was a long time ago. I don't even know where it is. I've not looked at the Sprinklers of Doom at all, but apparently they are updated. I can check them out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, nice. Wait, this had a tricolor? Did I play this? I don't remember this at all. Huh? I might have not played this one. Or played it like very little? This is so similar to just the normal map actually, wow. Huh. Oh, this was last Splatfest, I probably didn't play it. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Oh, it was the Apocalypse one. I don't know why I wouldn't have played it, but I really don't think I did. It seems good though, either way. Do, 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 do. No, I remember the Mahi Mahi one, because that one was not good. Wasn't that one also way too defender-sided? Or was it attacker-sided? I can't remember, but I remember it being unbalanced. By Apocalypse Fest, they mean, like, what would you do? I forget what the question was. The teams were, like, same old bucket list and, save the world. Mahi might have been okay. I mean, I don't normally play a ton of Tricolor in any given fest, so I may draw an impression from only a handful of games sometimes. I remember not liking Mahi. The pool name is in the pinned message. Capitalization doesn't matter for pools, I'm pretty sure. No, Mahi is really bad? Okay. Well, I don't know if there's a general consensus, but... We were doing good for a little bit there. I think we might have lost it. Vitamins. I really can't remember if I played it. Like, I might have played it. I think it's just the fact that it's so similar to the normal map anyway that it may not have stuck out in my memory as much because it just feels like playing on Robo Ramen. Oh, Thug's Tower never feels Christmassy? I don't know if I hear the Christmassy in it. Okay, I am gonna leave now, Anti-Flow. Thank you for playing, but I think some other people wanted to hop in, so I'll go ahead and reopen. Yeah, the gray shirts, I don't like the gray very much. I'm glad that is future and not present. Whenever I hear the Robo Ramen like jingle or like you know the in-universe song for Robo Ramen, that makes me think of like Christmas. Wait, why'd you just rejoin, Anti-Flow? We're trying to get a new person in. What? Oh, because it's rotation. Well, then why'd you join anyway? You're just about to get deleted. Whatever. We'll just let rotation happen. But yeah, whenever I hear the Robo Ramen theme, it's not like Christmas vibes specifically, but it makes me think of winter because that was it was chill season. And even when I heard it like in the Grand Fest venue, I always like, I don't know, it gives me like a flashback to that trailer. You just wanted to make a point? Okay. Anyone can join and play for a bit now, whoever wants to. I will switch to open at some point, because I have some festival shells. I would like to maybe get a 100x today. That would be cool. Oh, alright, the other Cosmic. Got confused looking at the list for a second. Yeah, I mean, the screen stuff was unfortunate. It was still fun. Like, I don't know. The accessibility things are, you know, suck, and I feel bad for people, but the rest of the stuff was still cool. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to drink some water really quick, actually. I did not drink enough water on yesterday's stream. My voice, I feel like, should have been more dead by the end of it. I'm surprised it wasn't. Hello, chicken log. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, pan con queso. Yeah, Splatoon. I don't know. I don't really buy that much Splatoon merch myself, but I know a lot of people wish. I don't know. It does seem like there would be enough of a market for it that they could have it more available in the West. I think this is our first time hearing Smeared Canvas today. Nintendo hates money? I don't know. They just sold 2 Amiibo 2-packs for $30 each. I think they like money. Yeah, I'm not like a huge merch guy in general. Or like, I don't know. Whenever I get physical stuff, like, I do like it, and it's cool, but it's never a big thing for me where I'm like, I need to fill my room with physical versions of all the video games I like. I have a bunch of posters, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I envy people who have lots of cool merch, but also if I don't feel inclined to spend a bunch of money on it, I guess that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's something people want, they should be able to get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things, like, Splatoon is, like, huge in Japan. Like, so huge. Like everyone knows what Splatoon is. Or, I mean, I don't know if everyone does, but, like, it's much more of, like, a household name, especially in terms of video games in Japan, that you can just have Splatoon merch pretty much anywhere, and people will get it. Whereas in the West, like, you know, we're biased by being in the Splatoon community, and we feel like, oh, there's tons of Western Splatoon fans, but, like, I definitely do think it is a, you know, a slightly more niche thing than some people give it credit for, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, people still buy the games, people buy the amiibos, so they would probably buy sweatshirts too. Oh yeah, the splash tag keychains were cool. I do wish that was worldwide. Oh my god. What if I just also did that? Why did that work? Okay. Oh no. Man, I got panicky with the dodges. I think we got that. Get a little more past ink if you can. I think we got that. Sometimes it feels more niche than ARMS. I don't know about that. I don't know a single person in real life who has played ARMS who doesn't know about it because of me. So, I don't know. What's the point of fizzbangs? I don't know. I mean, it's nice for some shorter range weapons to give them like any long range option. Like if you're a sploosh, you can throw fizzbangs at a charger, and I don't know, that's something at least to apply some pressure. I think it's just supposed to be a fun thing to get like some last second paint. It also technically incentivizes killing people, because when you splat someone you get their fizzbangs, or you don't get theirs, but you get a fizzbang. Arms was okay. Arms just had like, I think the problem with Arms is that like normally fighting games are like very, I mean they're fast paced and they're about combos, right? So it's like you're trying to string attacks together. And I just think a lot of Arms, because it's like a long range fighting game, I don't know, it just never properly clicked with me, because it's like I feel like you throw at your attacks and then there's a full like 2 seconds before they connect. It's kind of not satisfying. Like it feels responsive, but I don't know. It's like it's a weird game feel to get used to, and then it feels like there should be a lot of depth with how many different combinations of arms there are, but every game just ends up kind of turning into like you trying to grab the other person. Like, oh, the song, yes. There it is. Ah, I love it so much. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Arms, every game ended up feeling the same to me. I just feel like it didn't have the depth it should have had. I feel like the arms should have like controlled a little differently, or the character gimmicks. I think the character gimmicks got better as they added a bunch more DLC ones, but then a lot of people were kind of over the game at that point. So, yeah, that's just unfortunate. Oh, I mean, the thing is, the character designs in Arms, I think, are pretty fantastic. And Min Min was always my favorite. So I was actually really happy about Min Min in Smash, just because I think she looks cool. I mean, that's really... the big thing with Arms is just, I feel like there's so much missed potential story-wise, because the story mode of Arms sucks. Like, there was supposed to be all this lore, there was supposed to be a manga for Arms, and it got canceled, because I guess, I don't know if there just like wasn't enough interest in the series, I don't know. But in the game, you can like unlock a bunch of art of the characters, and like, it seems like the developers really love designing the characters and like all the ways they would interact. Like, I feel like there's lots of untapped potential for the Arms world that just never really got explored. Also, nice free slider. But yeah, like, I don't know, the actual game of Arms just doesn't really have a whole lot going on in it. It's kind of just the PvP mode, and like, the items kind of sucked, the minigames weren't really that good, the volleyball was kind of fun. Like, I don't know, I had some fun with that. But like, casually, it just didn't really have enough. Like, there wasn't really any single-player content besides just, you know, the story mode, which is just, you know, fighting CPUs, basically. So yeah, I don't know. I think Arms could have been more, but if they kind of reworked the game feel a little bit to make it feel like characters feel more distinct and just have attacking feel more satisfying, and to actually like flesh out the characters, I think it could be something. But considering it was released at the start of the Switch's lifespan and they have not touched it since, outside of Min Min and Smash, I don't know. I don't know if it will come back. Shoot. Dun, dun. I'm not sure who got that. Yeah, there were just lots of good, like, I don't know, I think Springman and Ribbon Girl are the worst, in my opinion, which, like, it's unfortunate that they're the faces of the game, because I feel like they have the most generic names and backstories, and they're not even, like, bad designs. I like Ribbon Girl. Springman is, like, fine. That might just because Ribbon Girl is a girl. I don't know if there's any other reason that I like her design more, but, yeah, I really liked Min Min, because it's like, I just feel like every other character had more unique, like, they have spring-shaped arms, so Spring Man just feels like, okay, like, yeah, I guess. But then, like, Min Min has, like, noodle arms, and, like, Master Mummy had mummy-wrapping arms, like, Kid Cobra had cobra arms, like, what was his name? The Ninja Guy. Ninja Guy has chain arms. Like, I feel like they were all just cooler than Springman and Min Min. So, or not Min Min, sorry, Springman and Ribbon Girl. I mean, even Ribbon Girl has ribbon arms. Like, yeah, just Springman being the face of the game is like, I feel like they should have put the cooler ones in the front, and maybe like I don't know. I feel like there's lots of really good design and appeal to the characters. I just feel like they weren't like exposed enough, like in the marketing and in the game itself. I didn't expect to go on a whole ARMS tangent, but yeah, I don't know. I like the characters, the gameplay was okay, and there just wasn't really enough content. I guess that's mostly how I feel. Oh, hello Ren, welcome to the stream. Trying to get some wins for Team Present. We are running into a bunch of mirror matches, although the last few have been real games. And we did just win that last one. Oh god. Octolings in Mario Kart would be cool, yeah. I have not played Psychonauts. I really don't know anything about that game. I've like heard of it. It seems like something I would like, honestly. But I've not played it. The stage builder would be cool. Oh god. I mean, stage builder would be fun for I want a single player level builder more than I want a multiplayer stage builder, honestly. But either would be cool to see. Do 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 do. Apparently green has more turf. It doesn't look like they do. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I should have re-slidered for the invincibility. I just thought I could get out. We're gonna kill that guy, right? Okay, thank you. No? Hello? What? Everyone was right there. I don't know why, unless... Huh. I'm very confused why that person did not get taken out, but oh well. Oh, that's an annoying Sprinkler of Doom position. Oh, they also have an actual sprinkler. Okay. Oh. Okay. Jeez. Okay, good timing with that. Oh my god. I'm out of ink, I'm out of ink. I wasn't looking at the meter, I don't know. I don't know if we got that. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't look good. Ah, shoot, really? It's why I think a single-player stage builder would work a lot better, because if it was like an Alterna or Octo expansion type of thing, you could just like, you know, choose a skybox. Obviously, it wouldn't be as like decorated as the real levels, but you know, they're mostly just constructed out of those kind of generic like concrete blocks and stuff. So I think it would look a lot more similar to the actual stages. And also it's like, how would you play multiplayer maps, right? Like, unless they made, like, they're not gonna make rotations for them. Like, I don't know, you could play them in private battles maybe. It'd be cool if you could upload them, but it's like, they're not gonna be used in competitive play. Like, you know those would be banned day one. So like, it's not like that's actually gonna help the map problem. It would just be fun for messing around. But like a single player level builder, I feel like, yeah, you could literally have like a whole Mario Maker type community. I mean, I would love that. I would absolutely love to build Splatoon levels because I I like Splatoon 1 levels better than Splatoon 3 levels, but if I could just build those in Splatoon 3 and then have squid roll and have all the Splatoon 3 mechanics, that would be amazing. So, I'd have fun with that. But yeah, it would, like, you know, they'd have to make it make sense in the canon because it's Splatoon, and it would feel different. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's an element of Splatoon where it's like you're supposed to kind of feel like you're like role-playing as an Inkling. Like stuff like the lockers and, you know... It would feel a little out of place to have a kind of God mode level editor in Splatoon, just because it would kind of break the immersion aspect, but... You know, it might be worth it for the sake of having the actual feature. Oh yeah, they added gushers. I don't know why this is like the only Tricolor map that they added like a gimmick to, but I really like that these are here. Yeah, no, it could be like working with Marina. I think they could make it work lore-wise, especially if, you know... Well, okay, like... I guess the actual objective would have to be different. Like, you know, you could easily have it be working with a construction company, either with the Inklings or Octarians. Like, I think the memes can be explained through the lore well enough. It's just the motivation. You know, why would you be building stages? What would be the objective of clearing stages? That would be the part that'd be tricky to make work in the lore. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly how they go about it. Well, I mean a gimmick like a single player mechanic. I just mean the gushers. Obviously, the triangle one is a triangle, but there's not like a mechanic there. Hello, Mr. Smith. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god, I thought that was gonna bounce back and kill me. Oh, shoot. Could be like Portal 2. Yeah, I guess you would, maybe you wouldn't be an Inkling and you would be like a robot. I don't know if it has to be that Portal 2, but we've just done the test chamber stuff so much. Like, I feel like it would be stretched to have, like, another test chamber area. So, like, I mean, maybe if it was, like, a Kamaboko thing. Oh boy. I lived. Oh, okay, I just walked right into those chumps. I'm an idiot. Okay, good. I'm gonna try and lock in here and get this victory really quick, and then we can keep talking. Oh, no, I mean, Grizz is dead. It wouldn't, that wouldn't make any sense. We also already work for Grizz. I think that, it should definitely not be anything with Grizz. That doesn't make any sense. If anything, I feel like it could be like a sea cucumber thing, where, for whatever reason, sea cucumber still has Kamabo up and running, and... Like, I don't know, though. Like, what would he want our help with or whatever? Like, I feel like there has to be some kind of overall reason for the test existing. Rip. I really love the Splatoon 1 win jingle. I like actually don't even mind losing it past that much because it's so good. Okay, but if you're orbiting the planet in space, like, okay, first of all, like, the credit sequence is probably not canon, because there's just a ton of multicolored ink everywhere for no reason. Grizz floating around in space is probably just an Easter egg. And second, if it's not just an Easter egg, typically, people who are orbiting around the planet are not alive. Like, I think he's dead. I think we can say Grizz is confidently dead. I really hope he's dead, obviously, because I don't like how his character was handled, but, like, he's probably dead. I think we can say he's dead. Salmon Balloons tower defense? I mean, that's not the same thing that we were talking about at all. I don't know how it would relate to salmon. Unless you're playing as a salmonling, or not salmonling, oh my god, no, definitely not a salmonling. Unless you're playing as a salmonid, but that would be weird too. So, I don't know. Hey Zay. I mean, I don't, like, he's dead. He blew up. I think Grizz can have blown up, and that can just be, you know, that's fine. He can just be gone now. I don't think there's any problem with that in the story. Yeah, shark bites is so good. Grizz is a massive bear with beyond human intelligence? Okay. Is he smarter than the cold void of space? Like, I just don't think he lives that. I don't think he lives those. I don't think he clears that. I think the literal endless bounds of space may overpower the bear man just a little bit. I mean, we don't know why he can live in space on the rocket at all. Like, I feel like the only argument there is like, oh, when he's standing on the rocket, he's not dead. But, like, he's orbiting space. Like, the two ways you get out of orbiting space are crashing down to the planet in a fireball of death, or drifting into space. In which case, you normally don't survive, or at least come back. I don't see how they could bring Grizz back. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, like, obviously there's lots of logical, scientific issues with the entire rocket sequence and boss battle. I'm just saying, I feel like he's not coming back. I just mean like a tower defense mode in general. I mean, I don't know. I don't really like tower defense games, so I guess I'm not into that, but I guess that could be a thing they do. I mean, the logs explicitly say that Grizz was the only survivor of the crash out of Arc Polaris. So unless that was just a straight up lie, Bears 1 and 2 are just very dead. Because once again, when you are in space and you crash on planet Earth, normally you die. I know Grizz survived that once. I don't think he's surviving it twice. Especially considering he is not in a rocket. He is just his body. Well, why would they not be in the rocket? They're the other bear experiments. I think that's pretty heavily implied. He's Earth sign anomaly number 3. So if he was an experimental subject, we know specifically he was an experimental subject on the Arc Polaris. So why would there be a bear anomaly experimental subject on the rocket and the other two not also be there? I mean, we have no reason to think 1 and 2 are alive. I don't even know. This is like a whole. Yeah, I'm just confused why people want. Yeah, that's. I'm with you, Slamburger. I'm confused why anyone would ever want Grizz to be back. Like, even if you like him as a character, I feel like you should like his death, because his. That's the only time he grows as a character is when he realizes he's about to die. That's like literally his only good writing moment in the entire game. Like, I don't know why you would want him back. That would just ruin everything. I don't think the magnetic fields... I mean, what are you suggesting? That the magnetic fields would, like, save Grizz from landing on Earth? That doesn't make any sense. It would make... Like, no. I'm sorry if I'm being a little rude here, but I just think Grizz surviving in any form would be an awful writing decision and completely stupid, so I can't really take any of these suggestions seriously. it really is not a cosmic stream without some kind of Grizz rant. This is a whole other conversation than the normal one, but I just don't even know what you guys are on about right now. Well, Commander Tartar surviving would make a million times more sense than Grizz surviving is the thing. Like, yes, I want him to stay dead, but he's literally an entire, like, computer system. Like, it would make more sense if the phone was just, like, an interface for it to speak through. You know? Like, that would make more sense than Grizz. I did not mean to touch that. Oh my god. I forgot we were attacker. I'm so okay. No, we're not doing this. I am not entertaining the idea of Grizz ever surviving. That's literally just not a conversation I want to have. Partially because I think it just won't happen, and partially because I desperately would not want that to happen. But yeah, I mean, I know people are just coming with ideas, but no, we're not doing that. I don't think, I mean, some people think him being in the credits is genuinely supposed to be a sign that he's alive. I don't. I think that's the only argument you could possibly have, but again, when you are orbiting the Earth, typically that's not a good position to be in. I don't think you come back from that. And also, I literally just don't think that credit sequence is canon. But okay, we're done with that. We're done with that. What do you think is going to happen in Splatoon 4? That's a different question. I don't know. We were talking about that yesterday. Some people were asking me. It's like, I have what I want to happen in Splatoon 4. But really, we're at a point where there's nothing... Like, the only unsolved mysteries we really have right now... it feels like the Salmonids... The Salmonids feel like they're a loose end, right? Because they're the only real antagonistic force at the moment. It seems like the acceleration of Salmon Run should have some impact on them. You know, there's obviously the fact that they are like a sentient race with their own culture that we are just mindlessly slaughtering. Feels like that should maybe be addressed at some point. The Salmonids are a big loose end. And the only other thing really is the Professor. We don't know who the human Professor is. It feels like they're going to do more with him eventually. I don't really want them to like blow that all on Splatoon 4, but I think getting a little bit more about the Professor could be cool. Maybe more about the Judds. And besides that, like, I just don't know. It could go in any other direction than that. Okay. Really? Okay. I thought the invincibility would save me there. They got that? Okay, wait, that's probably a good thing. Because it takes more away from defenders. I think there's like a slim chance we won that. It was close. I don't know. Oh, 0.2. Oh my god. Okay. Is there horrendous things Splatoon could do to sour the whole game for you? I don't know if you mean gameplay or story. I've said several times that time travel is something I'm very afraid of. I really desperately do not want time travel in Splatoon, and the fact that this fest could potentially end with past or future winning scares me. I don't think gameplay-wise, I don't know. I'm pretty open to them taking single player in a new direction, and even shaking up multiplayer. I mean, unless they really change the core gameplay so much that it doesn't feel like Splatoon anymore, but I don't really see them doing that. I mean, yeah, I don't want to get into the whole Salmon Run rabbit hole right now, but yeah, obviously they need to find a way to keep Salmon Run as a mode while also hopefully explaining more about the lore of them, so I don't know how they're gonna handle that. Octo expansion does not have time travel. What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think multiplayer... I don't know. Like, I don't know what you do to mix it up is the thing without making it feel too different. What do you... No, you guys are... Is this like a weird TikTok thing? Because I heard someone say this before, where like time moves differently in the Deep Sea Metro. That's not a thing. That's not canon. I don't know. I don't know where people heard that. That's there's no time shenanigans in Octo Expansion. That is completely fake. See, a lot of people want them to address the Salmonids in a single player. I don't love the Salmonids that much, design-wise. Like, I don't know. I'm not as into Salmon Run lore as, like, the Octarians or even, like, the Gelatins. Like, I don't know. I'm just not a huge salmon guy. So I would rather them take it in a totally different direction. And just address the Salmonid lore somewhere else. But that's... I don't know. Right, what? Okay, so, the only thing that I feel like you could be referring to is that there is talk of weird magnetic fields in Octo Expansion, which is also largely related to the Salmon Run stuff, actually. Like, Big Run has made the magnetic fields a plot point, I guess, or, you know... For some reason, the magnetic fields change the migration patterns of the salmon, which is why there are 7 Big Run locations that they were attracted to. And in Octo Expansion, Marina mentions that there are strange magnetic fields around Kamaboko. And there's a weird line where she says, like, it's almost like you're in a different dimension than Inkopolis. But, like... that's not literal, because we physically escape the Deep Sea Metro and emerge in Inkopolis Bay. So, like, it's not... There's nothing to do with time at all, so I have no idea where anyone's getting time travel. There's absolutely nothing to do with time shenanigans in all of Octo Expansion. There are weird magnetic fields and talk of, like, it feeling like a different dimension, but we know it isn't. So... yeah. I don't know what you're going or what you're referencing, but there's nothing about that. Yeah. Oh, powerful enough to just okay. But it's powerful enough to distort space-time, but she doesn't say it is. Like, okay, it's a weird line. I'll give you that. It's a weird line, but never do they say there's time travel or like... No, that's not canon. No, okay, so that's a different story. The developers said that when Agent 8 dies in the escape sequence, they don't mean that time canonically rewinds. They're saying normally when you die in Splatoon, that death is canon because you're just getting splatted, and your Inkling's soul is returning to the spawn point. Whereas in Octo Expansion, there is no checkpoint to return to, so that death is non-canon, and instead the game reverts to an earlier time before Agent 8 died. There is not canon time travel. Just to be clear. I can see how that would be confusing, but that does not mean there's canonical time travel. The universe does not randomly just favor Agent 8 and time travel back to before they died. That is not what's going on. That's a gamification thing. Just so we're clear. I don't know. I hope I'm explaining this well enough. I just don't want people to think that there's time travel in Octo Expansion, because that is not a thing. Yeah, no, 8 does not randomly just become, you know, get the Life is Strange power to lift up her arm in reverse time. That is not, that's not a thing. Well, that's how it works in... Yeah, okay, sorry. Not to, like, get too exasperated. It's like Mario. When Mario dies to a Goomba, he does not canonically go, you know, time travel powers go and go back to before he killed the Goomba. The game just reverts to before you died to the Goomba. That is all that's happening in Octo Expansion. They just specified that because normally in Splatoon, getting splatted is canon, and you just return to a spawn point. So yeah, like, I mean, lives are mostly a gamification thing too. Like, it's not exactly clear. Like, we don't know why checkpoints are limited in the amount of times you can respawn versus, you know, like multiplayer, like the spawn drones, which can be used infinitely. I know a lot of people theorized in the time of Splatoon 1 and 2 that it was due to the, you know, the Octarian energy crisis. It's like, oh, their spawn points have a limited amount of energy, but like that's not confirmed. And considering checkpoints work the same way in Kamaboko and Alterna, that kind of doesn't make sense anymore. So it's just a game thing. But yeah. Well, in Kamaboko, you could say that you just have a certain amount of attempts before you have to spend more CQ points. I mean, that can work in canon. Alterna doesn't really have a good reason because Alterna tests have literally no lore, as I went on about in my most recent video. But yeah. Oh yeah, we reached 13K. We actually hit it yesterday on stream, which was cool. Well, okay, Mario was a bad example because Mario doesn't care about story, but yeah, a Zelda game. When Link dies in Zelda. Well, okay, that's also a bad example because Zelda does have canon time travel. Yeah, sure. In Valve games, in Portal, when you fall into the death goo and respawn, it's not because what's her name? Chell has time travel powers, or GLaDOS rewinds time. It's because the story needs the protagonist to win. That's the only reason it goes back. Yeah, there's no deeper meaning. Sorry, catching up with chat. When does Cuttlefish go missing before Splatoon 2 story? Oh, we don't have like an exact timeline, but he just left. We know that Octo Canyon and Octo Expansion happen around the same time canonically, so around the time Callie went missing, probably before Callie went missing, because you would think he would help look for Callie. Probably around before Callie went missing is when Cuttlefish left with Agent 3 and Octo Expansion happens. How do you think a creature's soul knows how to get to the spawn point? I mean, I think they're still, like, sentient? Like, I don't know. We don't have any confirmed information, really, about how respawning works that specifically, but I imagine, like, if you're an Inkling and you get splatted, you just, like, become your soul and you fly back to the spawn point. Like, that's what it looks like happens. But, yeah, I don't know. But then why do they vary? I don't know, what, like checkpoints versus spawn points? I think it's just because it's a video game. I think it's just because they have to limit you somehow, because if they just give you infinite respawns, it'd be too easy. I think that's really the only reason. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's lots of ways you can interpret it. Like, the reading purely off how the game functions, yeah, like, the last checkpoint your character touches or passes by is where their soul returns. So maybe they're, like, linked to that spawn point or something. I know that's how some people have worded it. But yeah. Well, we have no idea if humans have souls in Splatoon. I feel like they definitely don't I feel like we can confidently say that humans don't have souls in the same way Inklings do. Like, if you shoot an Inkling, or if you shoot a human with a gun in Splatoon's world, I think they just die. Like, I don't think a human soul comes out of them that can... Because, I mean, the way Inkling respawn... The very little lore we have about respawn points is that they like, pressurize the ink to reform the Inkling's bodies. So, like, you can't just remake a human body... You know, I don't know if it's going, like, full, like, Earthbound mode and you're putting souls into robots or whatever, but I don't think you could put a soul back into a human body or reform a body and put a soul in it, you know? Like, I don't think that's a thing. When was the... What? The Metro was never called a black hole. Unless that's in some certain localization, but in English and Japanese, it's definitely never called a black hole. Because there was like a project a few people did, nice, where they retranslated the chat logs, to be more accurate to the original Japanese version. So I actually do have a pretty good idea of what the Japanese chat logs are like, and there's definitely no mention of a black hole. I don't really think, I don't think the souls are like the true form. I know some people have said that. I've heard that before as like a theory thing, not a canon thing. But like, remember that they are squids. Like they evolved from real squids. So it's not that the true form is the soul, because they still are cephalopods. But they somehow at some point evolved, I guess, to have a soul. It's a little, you know, contrived and video gamey, but yeah. I mean, yeah. Octarians being mind-controlled makes sense as a misconception because Kali was mind-controlled. Like, you can see what would lead people to believe that. Octo Expansion having time travel... I guess it's just people misreading the dev interviews from the sound of it. Or the chat logs too, maybe. Yeah, it's the Ardenan video, yeah. I think some other people helped with the translation, but it's on his channel. Their channel, sorry. I think they... Oh. Oh shoot. Let me... I missed some of chat. Oh yeah, you can skip a lot of checkpoints. They reworked how checkpoints work in future Splatoon games. They had, like, in Splatoon 1, you basically had to actually stand on the checkpoint. Whereas in other games, they made it so, like, if you just generally pass by the part of the level that has the checkpoint, it'll trigger it. Something like a microchip. I don't think it would be in the ink tank. Because it's like, you know, the soul... I mean, okay, I guess when they respawn with all their clothes. So, I mean, I don't think that really makes sense. I think that's just a game thing, because obviously that would be weird if that didn't happen. But, like, I think the soul is pretty much just the soul. I don't think there's, like, technology in it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to read. I mean, the magnetic fields... They're not changing, like, the Earth is still rotating. Like, I don't think it would influence... It doesn't make sense that time would be different underground than on the surface. The deep sea metro isn't that deep underground. It's, like, supposedly, you know... I don't even know if it's supposed to be at the bottom of the ocean. It's just in the ocean. So, like, I just don't think... We have no reason, like, I mean, if you want to have some, like, crack theory about this, that's fine. But we don't really have any good canon reason to believe that time moves differently in the Deep Sea Metro. I can confidently say that. Well, the marine life energy thing in Splatoon 3 is really dumb. Like, there's no lore for that at all. It makes absolutely no sense. I really don't like that scene. There's nothing that explicitly says those are souls. And like, no. Building a theory based off the marine life energy scene is a very bad idea, because that is the most, like, out-of-nowhere, nonsensical thing to ever happen in Splatoon. That makes less sense than Mr. Grizz. So, I'm not gonna use that as evidence, personally. But yeah. Oh, see you, Martin. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, some things we just don't know. Well, I mean, that's the thing. I generally stick very close to canon. Like, I am here saying, literally, I've just been saying, like, I'm not even trying to, like, shoot down anyone's theory, but people are just saying things that are straight up incorrect, and I'm trying to clarify. So, I mean, that's all that's been going on. I absolutely think it's okay to admit we don't know things. I think that would help a lot of people not spread a bunch of misconceptions about Splatoon lore, where there's something that's maybe vaguely, slightly, kind of implied, and they're like, oh, this is canon fact now. Because that's not how that works. Well, we know where Kamaboko is. It's in Inkopolis Bay. That's not, yeah, no, we know where it is. It's not the Mariana Trench, unless, no, it's not, because it's in Japan. Like, it's not even that far from land. It's literally where, the midpoint of Hammerhead Bridge is. I just, like, you're putting that in quotes, like, feeling like time slows. Like, there's just no implication that it feels like time is different. I just don't know where people got this idea. Like, the Deep Sea Metro is, like, you know, filled with all this weird nostalgia. Like, okay, so it's like, yes, it's in the 80s. It's not literally in the 80s. It's, the idea is that, oh my god. The idea that Kamaboko is this isolated community from the rest of the world, so they use all this old slang and there's all this old imagery to give, like, yeah, the feeling that time has stopped. But there's no literal, like, time manipulation going on. There's no, like, that's not a thing. I don't know. I'm not, like... I don't want to, like, shoot down if people are, like, just trying to interpret things a different way, but, like, there's no reason to think that there's actual time manipulation happening. I don't think the Mariana Trench is that close to where I don't know. I honestly, I mean, I don't know where it is on the map, but... Yeah, Nicole. I mean, I don't know. That was my whole big deal I made in my most recent video, so I'm definitely agree with that. I want to make a video specifically, I think, just about, like, is there magic in Splatoon? Because I know that's something Arden, to bring them up again, they're very outspoken about, definitely there is no magic in Splatoon, and the things that currently look like magic will hopefully get explained through some kind of science fiction explanation eventually. I strongly feel that way too. Like, Splatoon just is better when it's a sci-fi story. Like, it just makes more sense. I don't know. There's just more sci-fi things than there are fantasy things, or, like, magic things, I guess. So, those things stick out in a weird way, and I think a lot of people just weirdly, like, accept some things as magic. Like, a lot of people refer to the Alterna liquid crystals as the magic crystals, and, like, I just don't really feel like the way they're described gives me the impression that they're magical. Like, they explain them very scientifically. They're like, you know, researchers working with squids extracted their bodily fluids and made these LEDs out of squids, which reacted to electrical impulses in the brain. Like, nothing about that sounds magical to me. I know people just say it not really meaning anything by it. I'm not trying to, like, you know, I know I'm being very pedantic and specific here, but the distinction matters to me because I don't think they are magical. Also, yeah, someone can join. I'll let a viewer join here. Well, okay, yeah, I mean, the LEDs are obviously not magical. It's the human desires and will and impulses being, you know, imbued in the crystals that is the magical, quote-unquote magical part. But even that, I just don't... The way... I don't know, it's not described in a magical way, which is why I am confident in saying that it's a sci-fi mechanic. Yeah, specials are borderline. Like, yeah, a Kraken... You know, there's not exactly a good sci-fi explanation for that. I brought up in the sanitization video... there's that one line from the Splatoon 1 art book that says, like, Inklings use specials in heightened emotional states. So, like, I definitely think, like, you know, inking the ground to charge your special gauge, like, that's a gameplay mechanic. I don't think that's canon. I think the way specials work are that the Inklings just, like, fill up with energy somehow. Like, they get excited, or, like, you know, it doesn't exactly make sense. It's kind of just a, you know, like an anime thing. I feel like it's just like, they're like, oh, I need to kill the enemy. I'm going to charge my power. And then, you know, their hair goes like Super Saiyan or whatever, catches on fire. Like, it's very video gamey, very anime. There's not a great explanation for it, but, yeah, it's like they're harnessing their energy, and they like produce ink apparently when they're in this heightened emotional state, and they can somehow harness that into an attack. That's basically all we really know. And yeah, the special limiter is a thing. Well, someone else joined. We're doing Tricolor, so only one viewer can join at a time. So Spaceboy got in, but I'll try to remember to switch up more frequently, because it seems like a few other people do want to play. Yeah, I mean, I do think that's canon. It's just, you know, Splatoon 1 art book, so the lore is kind of less solid, but I mean, that's the only explanation we have, so we might as well go off of it until something contradicts that. Nice, triple, okay. Got it. Yeah, well, Pearl actually has a specific explanation. She, like, bounces around, like, so I think it's only actually said in-game in Japanese, but you can see her doing it during the Octo Expansion final boss while you're inking the Nil statue. Pearl is, like, rapidly, like, moving around, and that, is canonically how she charges her voice, I guess. Which, of course, Pearl's voice is a whole other can of worms, because, yeah, that's basically just a superpower. It's like kind of a birth. I don't want to say birth like defect, but, you know, for some reason she just has superpowered vocal cords, and we don't know exactly why. But yeah, she charges that by, like, bouncing around. So it does take her the entire time of the, you know, it takes her the 3 minutes that we're inking the Nil statue to charge up the Princess Cannon. And, of course, she uses it in-game on MC Princess Diaries, but she only uses it 2 minutes into the game, so supposedly she was charging it up until then. And she can only use the one. Yeah, they also do it in the concerts where she actually like bounces around and then uses the princess cannon, which is funny. Well, okay, do we know for sure there's going to be a halftime report? Because people keep talking about it. I know there is going to be a point in which the venue changes and Three Wishes starts playing and the Tricolor map becomes available, but is there actually a report? Like, was that data mined, or are people just calling it halftime? Well, it's, yeah, she says she needs to charge up her vocal cords, but like in Octo Expansion, I think they specifically reference the fact that she has to like bounce back and forth, and I think in the dev diaries in Side Order, I think they actually, it's like when Marina mentions that Pearl is like bouncing with anticipation, I think she specifically, it was like a Rassicus post. Apparently the wording there is like similar to when Pearl charges up the voice, but yeah, oh wow, okay, wow, we crushed them that game. That was very good. 2-2. Oh, thank you, Nicole, and you're welcome, I guess. Yes, I'm very glad you enjoyed it. That's still, it hit 300,000 views, by the way. I don't know if I ever pointed that out, but yeah, I mean, thank you guys. I mean, probably you guys, most of you watched it early on. I don't know at this point who's been here for when that video came out, but yeah, I'm very glad to still see that video reaching people. And the news today specifically, okay. Well, it's in 3 hours. Because I believe it's just at the daily reset. Okay, I just wasn't reading the news, I guess. I didn't realize. I'm just seeing if I missed any chat messages. I think I'm caught up. It's funny. Well, yeah, I mean, I think the idea of Oct hearing Pearl's voice is more... I mean, maybe it's just the fact that it was really loud, but I kind of saw that as, like, you know, the voice is what destroyed Commander Tartar. So maybe it was almost like her voice ended up getting, like, projected, you know, to all of the sanitized Octarians. That's kind of how I read it, but yeah, I don't know. It might just be because it was really loud. You can join soon, Amanda. We'll do a few more games with Space Boy, because they just joined recently. Well, Splatoon 2 didn't really have half-times, per se. Like, there was no halftime report. Oh, wow, I almost just rolled off the edge. But yeah, Final Fest had, like, you know, it changed to have the stage become available and stuff. Yeah, the way Oct says it is like... I think it's like Pearl's voice was the first thing. If it didn't get, like, necessarily projected, like, throughout Kamiko's systems, at the very least, it would have been the first thing that the sanitized Octarians would have heard after Commander Tartar got destroyed. So, I think they would recognize it as, like, you know, the thing that woke them up, or whatever. Oh my god. Yeah, well, because they kind of implied that. There's another line in Side Order where Pearl and Marina are talking about their concerts, and like they were saying, it almost seemed like their music did have some kind of supernatural effect on the audience. So I think they basically are. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's confusing though, because that's before the members would have been functional, so it wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have had a supernatural effect on the sanitized Octarians, per se. Or at least that line doesn't imply that. But, yeah, their music apparently can do that. So, I don't know. I mean, I think that's just a thing... It's a thing that doesn't entirely make sense, but something I personally just kind of like about Splatoon's world is that music just supernaturally impacts people. Because I just think it, you know, it just fits into Splatoon's... You know, just Splatoon being a celebration of art and music and culture in general. Just the fact that, like, the way I worded it in my video essay was like, you know, it literally physiologically changes them into better people. I think that's really cool. Even if it is a little, you know, it's not exactly explained in the lore, but I just think it's cool. So I know I'm normally I'm normally very adamant about things being explained in the lore, but that is one thing where it literally is just cool enough that I don't care. And it feels like it, you know, it still could be explained in the future if they really wanted to. Well, yeah, I mean, that's like, yeah, I mean, it is kind of how real life works. Like, I don't know, like, it depends how literally we're meant to read it. Because it's like, yeah, Agent 3, I couldn't actually find the source for that. I'm pretty sure it's canon, and I hate to say this because I don't want to spread misinformation. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm pretty sure that like Agent 3 literally gets like stronger, like physically more powerful when the Calamari Incantation starts playing in Splatoon 1. So yeah, like it's like a, you know, it depends how you want to read that. Like, is it just like this anime moment that like their willpower is just like increased by hearing the music, or is it just like supposed to comment on how real life, you know, art works and how you're influenced by things? Like, I don't know. It's kind of cool either way, but yeah. Oct uses they. Yeah, I don't know if I said he on accident or someone else did, but yeah. Yeah, it's just cool. It's cool subtext. Like, if it isn't explicit lore, it's cool subtext. Okay, I will back out. If Amanda is still here, maybe you can try to join. I'm kind of just doing first come, first serve, so I guess I don't want to say specific people, but yeah, I'll switch out more frequently. We'll do open eventually. I do think I want to stream. I don't know if I'm going to stream all the way to, you know, I might take a break. Not right now. I might take a break at some point and then return with friends, because it would be fun to still be streaming when halftime hits. But I don't want to commit to that because I might be too tired, but we'll see. Yeah, I like that Agent 3. I hope we get to see more of Agent 3 being a DJ, because that is a funny element of their character that we never actually really see in game. But you have to join the pool, Amanda. So you go to this tab and press plus, and then enter the pool, which is in the pinned message. And then when I open the room, you should see it. Well, someone else joined already this time. I'll do like 3 games per person, maybe. Oh, you did? Okay, sorry. Yeah, just... we'll play a couple more games, and then hopefully you can join. I hope Team Present wins. I mean... I feel like there's not really that strong... I mean, maybe I have to look back at the numbers, but I don't feel like there's a huge correlation between popularity and the team that actually wins in Splatoon 3. Like... Popularity is not everything. I think we easily won the popular vote, but I don't know if we're going to actually get all the points. Oh, yes, we got it. Oh, we got it. Flushing Tide, let's go. This song makes me physically stronger. Yeah, you know, on that note, this song makes me into a better, stronger person, just like Agent 3. Yeah, I mean, they explicitly said that, like, they made the Inkling girl, like, the main lead on purpose. And there's the whole, like, kind of Amazonian thing going on with the Octolings. So, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's just different. Is that triple? Okay, I thought I would get all 3 of them. Oh my god. Still got all 3. Not in the cool way, but we did it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like Nintendo games, and I don't mind when the stories are more, like, simple or traditional, but Splatoon is definitely, you know, a nice breath of fresh air when, like, you know, the very latest, like, big 3D Mario and Zelda games are literally still just, like, you know, I mean, Peach is, you know, damsel in distress. Zelda has a bit more going on, but it's still, you know, woman in a dress sacrifices herself while the whole game is played by a man with a sword. You know, then you go to Splatoon, and it's like the most recent story featured 2 lesbians and a non-binary person. It's like, you know, it's just fun. I don't know. It's just cool to get more diverse characters. And they somehow managed to pull it off without it being like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a person who's ever like, oh, forced diversity or whatever. Like, but like, it's, you know, it just feels natural. The characters just are who they are, and it's not a big deal. And I don't know. It's just kind of nice. Okay. Please. Nice. Nice. I mean, yeah, same. Yeah, like I'm not trying to say that Nintendo only makes like traditional, you know, tropes and gender roles and everything. Like, there's obviously other examples, but they are still fairly conservative in a lot of their stories. And of course, I'm saying all of this as a straight white male, so like, you know, that's the way I see things, at least. But I'm not the person being represented, so I don't want to speak for other people. But I think they do a pretty good job of it. Man with a, you know, that's true. I mean, Link, yeah, no, Link, yeah. I mean, he's not like a manly man, strong man type character. He's still. I mean, I think they specifically said with, at least with, like, Ocarina of Time, like, they did try to design Link to be kind of gender neutral. Like, obviously he is a man, but, like, you know, still relatable and kind of customizable enough that you can project yourself onto Link. I mean, I'm sure, you know, things like the Gerudo outfit in the most recent 2 games are helping, but yeah. Do. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, there is. I mean, the only reason I didn't bring up, like, Echoes of Wisdom is cool. It is cool that there's finally a Zelda game, but, you know, in terms of, like, the big blockbuster, like, main Zelda game, you know, like, if there's, like, a Tears of the Kingdom sequel with playable Zelda, I think that would be a much bigger deal than, you know, cutesy toy art style playable Zelda. But I mean, I'm sure people still appreciate it and it's still cool to see, but you know. Oh, yo, thank you, Mr. Smith. I didn't know people were able to donate money to me on my streams. I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know I had that set up. Okay, thank you. Wow, thank you so much. That's like a lot for the stream donation. Okay, wow, thank you. I got so jump scared by that. I just literally didn't know I had that feature enabled. Thank you so much, though. Wow. Well, shoot. I'm trying to focus on the game now. Literally money jump scare. I had no idea. Thank you, Mr. Smith, too. I'm so, like, distracted now by that to play the game. Oh, hello, Real Big Pretzel. Welcome. Do 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 do. Oh, I did not mean it. Okay. I always forget that when you touch the ultra signal, even if you are dodge rolling or swimming, you will grab it. I just forget that it's there when I'm trying to fight people. The Luigi and Bowser, yeah, that was the whole thing. I mean, for sure, the Splatoon community. Don't forget us when you're rich. Yes, I'm now, my fortune has multiplied. Oh wow, I just ran over 2 people. Okay. Do 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 do. Well, I don't think Bowser is a bit of a different situation. That was so funny. Like I don't know why Bowser was just like, I've just never seen like the whole internet that unapologetically horny for like a full 2 weeks. Like it's honestly just funny to me. Has it been a thing? I'll be honest, I was not aware of Luigi and Bowser as a ship before the Mario movie scene where he's pulling on his mustache, but if that has been a thing, okay. No, Bowser was fan-made. Bowser was definitely fan-made. I think some journalism site asked Nintendo about it, and they just said, like, no comment. They didn't refuse an interview, they just said no comment. Okay, I'm not sure if that was 2 or 3 games, but I'll swap out. The oldest Luigi Bowser fanfic on AO3 was 2016. Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sure when you get characters that popular, there's just gonna be any pairing of them. Okay, that, yeah, sorry. Yeah, there were many things to be distracted by. Samus is really cool in Metroid Dread. I should play more Metroid games. I should really play the Prime trilogy. I think I would like those games a lot, but I've not gone around to it. But I did play Dread, and yeah, Samus is really cool in that game. This is my argument for Team Present. I've generally just said, like, I think for Splatoon specifically, you know, I think the Inklings are characters who live in the moment. I think it's a game about, you know, real-time events and celebration and, like, you know, just kind of going with the flow. I think my own personal point I'm at in my life, I'm kind of just trying to focus on the present and not get too much anxiety about the future. But I'm also, like, you know, I'm out of school, so I'm kind of I'm kind of entering a new part of my life, so I'm just trying to focus on that. Oh yes, we got the good song. Yeah, that's generally why I'm present. Oh my god. Yes, dude. I hope I have, like, time to make content when Splatoon 10-year anniversary happens, because, like, I feel like I gotta respect that. I feel like I gotta do, like, a week of videos or something. Like, I want to make a big deal about it, because 10 years, dude. Like, and just because I've been here since the start. Oh, nice, the bomb fell down the other side. We got it. Yeah, there's so many. I mean, I keep going on about the losing themes, but literally the losing theme for every team goes so hard for no reason. Nice, we got both. Yeah, true. I hope Nintendo does something. Like, I don't know. I don't know how Nintendo would acknowledge it, but it feels like they have to. I mean, 10 years is like, that's a big deal anniversary. Like, a lot of their other franchises are just so old at this point that, you know, Mario's like 40th is coming up soon. But I like 10 years of Splatoon, dude. That's so crazy. Third kits, maybe? That, you know, that'd be nice. Sheldon's 10-year anniversary special. Oh, okay. Yep, that was a vacuum. Yeah. Yeah, Grand Fest definitely hits different when you've been there from the start of the game. I kind of love this map. I know I said it was kind of dumb, and it is dumb, but like, I have a lot of fun playing this, especially with Tetra duelies. You just charge special so fast. Wait, I meant to not run into the bumper there. Oh, that guy's so weak. Nice. Shoot. Okay, if I could have gotten that reef slider at the last second, I think that would have sealed the deal. I'm not sure if we ended up winning that. Ooh, I feel like we did. I feel like we did. We did. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the timeline was a little different with Splatoon 2. They were added after... I think they were added after Final Fest. But, you know, there weren't seasons in Splatoon 2, so, like, all of the drops were kind of random. I don't know if it's directly comparable. Yeah. I want third kits as much as the next guy, but I'm not really thinking about that right now. Yeah, Blushing Tide is so good, dude. I'm actually in love with it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, like, again, I'm like not a person who I could probably join a lot of communities and end up feeling kind of welcome, but I do feel like the Splatoon community just has lots of cool different kinds of people, and it is fun to be a part of it. And you know, Splatoon 3, it's probably gotten a little bit more like, you know, toxic just as the community has gotten bigger, but I still feel like it is a good place to be, a good fandom space. I don't know. I mean, 10 years of Splatoon. I have enjoyed being in this community for as long as I have. It's my favorite Off the Hook song. It's gotta be Into the Light, I think. I love Shark Bites. I love Nasty Majesty, but it's gotta be Into the Light. Ink Me Up is also, I love it. Ink Me Up is a banger. There's so many good songs in rotation right now, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it happens, Calcu Dragon. We got 2 hours, 40 minutes to go, and then should be the new map. What if I blow up everyone? I missed everyone. Okay, never mind. I thought there were going to be more people there. Okay. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. We were talking yesterday about like top Splatoon songs and like doing a tier list. Maybe I could do that like right after Grandfest, or not. I don't know. Whenever I have time, maybe like next weekend or something. But that almost worked. That is an ink strike. Okay. I didn't know I tried that. I really want to draw more. I've seen so much good Grandfest art. I don't know. I need to get back into the habit of doing it. It's been so long. I don't know if that was worth. Got one auto bomb. Maybe that tri-strike and that auto bomb might be enough. Probably not, but we'll try. It actually was? Oh! At least the tri-strike worked. I don't know how much I helped. I'm surprised we won that. Nice. But you know, I put 100x in the title, then we've actually been playing Tricolor the whole time. So, we're not going for that right now. Okay, I'll switch out. Okay, can we, so, I normally don't want to do specific, Amanda's been asking to join for like a very long time, so if you guys could be courteous and let them join, that would be appreciated. Yeah, I mean, literally, like, the entire reason I started drawing art at all was, because of Splatoon. I've basically only drawn Splatoon fan art. I've done some other things. Is that you, Amanda, or is that someone else? Because people's names are not always the same on YouTube and Splatoon. Oh, easy. Okay, good. Cool. Do. You're writing a Partners in Time fanfic with Bowiji. Well, Godspeed with that. John Octoling. Krusty Sean has always been my favorite shopkeeper. I wish he was, like, in the game still. I don't know. I liked having him at the food truck instead of, Marigold. Spike is cool, though. Spike is iconic. I feel like Spike was like the niche character that some people obsessed over in Splatoon 1. Like, you either, you know, most people just liked the Inklings and like Callie and Marie, then there was a whole like Spike obsessed subgroup. I don't know how much I'm making that up, but I feel like that was the thing. Yeah, it's kind of cool that Merch and Spike have like that, like, Almost like father-son relationship. I think I made some joke with my friends once where I was saying, like, maybe Wandercrust is actually build up to the open world Krusty Sean game. That's what Splatoon 4 single player will be. Traveling the world with Krusty Sean. Our lady's pretty cool. I like Mr. Coco. He's probably my favorite Splatoon 3 one. I mean, I like that Harmony is here, but I don't know. It's hard for me to think of Harmony as a shopkeeper and not just member of it. Derby Chips. Alonzo. Whoa, okay. Oh my god, that's a lot of depth. Oh man. I don't think we were winning this one. Shoot. I was trying to throw out a reslider at the end to get a bunch of paint, but I did not quite charge it. Oh, I like Annie and Mo. I guess they're up there for me too. I wonder, I feel like they're not gonna show the teams. Or the, I feel like they're not gonna show who's winning. Unless they have data mined that. I'm not sure, but, just because Tricolor's been active the whole time, I feel like they don't have a reason to. Like, I feel like the announcement will just be like, hey, we're performing 3 wishes. And it's nighttime now, and you can play on the special stage. But I don't expect them to say who's winning. Maybe they will, I don't know. Yeah, that was a mirror, so no big deal. Yeah, I think... I like merch. I feel like it's just a little uncanny, like, how humanoid he became for me. I don't know, like, I guess it shouldn't be weird. Because Spike is basically just like a, you know, human body with an urchin head. But he, you know, Merch was like more head than body in Splatoon 2, so he looked like an urchin, and then he just became like a guy. So I think it was just like jarring. I don't dislike his design, it's just like, oh, okay, he's that now. Yeah, I saw the stage we did out of bounds yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna focus in for this one. At least a little bit more. Right. Can try and go for an early signal. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, they were actually okay, the other team was letting us get it. I guess it is a mirror. I don't know. I still stand by, if you think you can get the signal as opposed to the other attacking team, you should go for it. I know some people get mad about that. I think it's a strategy that is in the game for a reason. Oh, shoot. Nice, nice, nice. Da, da, da. Oh yeah, I guess they are. I mean, they're different species, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, Spike. We always see Spike sitting down. I guess if he was standing upright, that would be a little, little intimidating. People say they're 5 feet because there was a Splatoon 1 scroll that said they could jump 5 feet, and you basically jump the height of the character. But then other people try to dispute that by saying that that scroll was Octarian propaganda. But I think 5 feet is probably the best guess we have. As long as we don't let him into our base here, I feel like we have a good chance. I mean, we got 2 signals, so I guess we should have a good chance. Getting you out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, we don't have all this. Oh, because that's their... Wait, I'm confused. Oh, yeah, we're blocked off from that. That's why. My bad. I forgot where the spawns were. Oh, man. Yeah, oh yeah, they do call Spike the hot guy. Oh, that was like one of the concepts. I think that was, he had like a leather jacket or something. I feel like they went with a more like homeless look for the final version, so I don't know if he's still supposed to be the hot guy in the alley, but I'm sure some people in the fandom, actually I know for a fact some people in the fandom do think that. I mean, the thing is, the Inklings are teenagers, too. I mean, I guess, okay, the Squid sisters are pretty much the same height, but it's not unreasonable to think that there would be taller Inklings. I mean, Marina's taller than the players, for one. I'm the people in the fandom. I feel like there has to be a simpler way, Calci Dragon. why the Nil statue and the Statue of Liberty? Why not just like a soda can, or like a couch or something? Like look in here. I think there's probably easier things to draw from than the Statue of Liberty. Well, he was. I don't know if he's actually homeless, but I think he's supposed to be like poor. Except then he gets rich in Splatoon 2, but then apparently he just spent all his money and became poor again. So I don't know what's up with Spike at this point. Oh, yes! I'm sorry, this song just hits so hard every time. There's like that little pause before it starts, and I have like this moment of hope, like I'm like, is it Blushing Tide? Is it Blushing Tide? And then it is, I'm like, oh! Sorry, that scream was doubly, enjoyment of the song and getting killed. Oh yeah, we do actually have heights for the idols. What do you think Splatoon would be like if Octo Expansion didn't exist? I mean, if we went straight from Splatoon 2 to Return the Mammalians, I, like, maybe wouldn't care about the lore, actually. Because Octo Expansion kind of recontextualized everything for me. Like, I thought the scrolls were cool in Splatoon 1, but I didn't think that hard about them. But then when I played Octo Expansion and, like, they made the scrolls matter to everything, I was like, oh, like, that was the moment for me. So, like, I mean, I don't know if I would have started a Splatoon YouTube channel if Octo Expansion didn't come out, honestly. As for the series itself, like, I don't know, it would just be less interesting. I don't really add people on Switch who I don't know in person, sorry. Or, like, know personally. The pool system is nice because I can just play with people and not always have to deal with friend codes and stuff. Or, I mean, I know you don't have to do codes, but... Yeah, I just limit it to people I actually know. Oh my god. That was a lot of things that just happened. Pearl is a short queen, so me-core. I think there was a comic by Horse Feathers, who some of you might know. They were YouTuber and artist, where they had like a colossal squid character, and it was just like, in their, like, you know, humanoid inkling form, it was just like a really big guy, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely lots of potential for, like, more specific types of squids. I know, like, there's some inspiration with the idols. Like, Fry... I don't know if Fry's actually supposed to look like a vampire squid, or just a lot of people thought that. Like, I know she isn't canonically. Like, canonically, they're all just inklings. But they have different, like, you know... Because Marie is supposed to be a firefly squid. I think Pearl is a pygmy squid. Ah, rip. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down to switch to Turf War now, actually. We have been playing Tricolor for a long time, almost 3 hours. Yeah, sorry we lost. Thank you for the games, Amanda. We did get that one W in there. Oh shit. Oh no, that's pro. Oh yeah, no, I love that she's I forget the full name. But yeah, it's like it's like pygmy squid. I forget exactly what it is, but yeah, it's a reference to Biggie Smalls. Okay, well, there you go. Hello again. Yeah, that's fine. People can just join and then we can switch out. So, like I said, I'm not sure exactly how long I'm gonna, or at least when I'm gonna take a break. Yeah. You know, I don't know. Sorry, I know I said I might stream longer. I just don't think I want to. Because I gotta eat dinner at some point. Like, I didn't really plan ahead for that. If I had thought ahead, maybe I could have done it, but, I'll, like, record my reaction to everything. Like I said, I'm gonna make a big Grandfest video of all this stuff when it's over. But I probably won't stream all the way to halftime, because that's kind of a lot for me. And, like, I would, you know, because then I'd have to play, is the thing. Like, I can't just stream up to halftime and then be like, okay, guys, the cool new map is in rotation, gonna end stream, you know? Like, it'd probably be better if I just ended, like, soon, and then, you know, did that stuff later. Like I said, I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow, so I should be able to play on it then. Oh, my bad. I did not save you from that sword. Oh, you dropped. No, I tried to use it earlier. It didn't read my CR input. All right, see ya, Yukino. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Song is so good. Nice. Oh, sword. It would be tomorrow. When I end stream, I will not start stream again. It would be the next day. I'll see you, Buono? I'm not, sorry, I'm not sure if I say that right, but thank you. Have a nice day. Oh. Oh wow, okay, everyone's logging up. Thank you for hanging out, Oreo. I did say it right, okay. Or did I? I don't know, the skull emoji is sending me mixed messages. Yeah, I mean, I normally stream... Well, okay. I normally stream around the same time today. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to tomorrow, because I said it would be kind of fun to stream for the results. So it'd probably be a bit... I would stream later than I did today. Oh, we won that. That's fine. Okay, sorry, yeah. I figured that was like a, other people don't say it right, but I did say it right, but I wasn't sure if it was sarcasm, because skull emoji. But we're good. Splatoon. Well, yeah, I know Hozuki, but Pearl isn't her name in, oh, it's just Hime, like, Hime Hozuki, right? Because it's like Princess something. Or, does it mean princess, or does it mean, I'm confused, I don't know. I don't know Japanese. Oh, because it's Princess Squid, right. Yeah, Hime Ika, I don't know, I don't know Japanese pronunciation. Perfect type of voice for the content I make. Oh, well, thank you. I guess that's good. I don't know. I don't know how to react to things like that, but I guess it's a good thing. I've had a couple of people say that, actually, before, so... I don't know. It's a compliment, I guess, so thank you. Yeah, no, it's not creepy. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. Goodbye, Yukino and Alex. Yeah, I definitely... I don't know. I didn't love the name Off the Hook at first, either, to be honest, but it's definitely better than just tentacles. I feel like just literally calling them tentacles is kind of weird. I don't know if that, like, has a better ring in Japanese, because it's like a English word, like maybe it doesn't come off as weird, but I don't know. Just seems a little too blunt. Oh, you work at a concert hall, that's kind of funny. Go from one venue to another. Will this kill from here? Okay, not if they back up. I was hoping they just wouldn't for some reason. Why? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like... or even like, I mean, it's weirder for them because they're not even really hands, right? It's like... hair, like... I don't know. I guess they're appendages when they're in swim form. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's not... Okay. Well, they say tentacles in English when they do their pose. Unless it's, is it like a, maybe it sounds similar. I was gonna say like a loan word, but it doesn't really... Like, surely Japanese people would have their own word for tentacles. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what it is. Oh, like oh, maybe? Yeah, well, that's because I knew some things are just straight up in English. Yeah. Well, okay, that's a... I honestly feel like that could be a whole video topic. Is, Inkling and Octoling injuries? Like, just as a specific lore thing? Because, like, it's really weird to me in side order, like, ignoring the fact that they're in a digital world, so this doesn't make any sense anyway, but, like, how does Ock's arm get injured and need to be bandaged? Like, I feel like we were kind of under the impression that Inklings could heal themselves just by submerging in ink, but if Captain 3 can sprain a tentacle, and if Oct can, like, hurt their arm, like, wound their arm from something that isn't just normal ink, like, I don't know, that's kind of interesting. Yeah. Well, it's also the case of, like, couldn't they just splat themselves and respawn to kind of revert back to default and, like, get rid of all their injuries? Or is it, like, you know... I mean, it's still not entirely clear. Like, do the Inklings feel the pain of death when they get splatted? I feel like that's something that the developers probably don't want to, like, put in the game, being like, oh yeah, like, it hurts as if you are actually exploding. But... I think there was, there's something in one of the art books, I think it's the Splatoon 2 art book, about, like, the paintball mask, like, headpiece gear, and it says, like, they wear it because, you know, getting sniped, like, does hurt, or getting, like, shot with ink, so, like, you know, like, maybe if they get injured, like, we would think, like, oh, just blow up, forehead, and then regrow your arm, good as new, but, like, you know, maybe it would be better to just let it heal over time, if you're not super into ink battles. I don't know, it's potential for discussion, for sure. Yeah, also, the hair, I think the developers have directly addressed the haircuts not hurting. Like, it's kind of the equivalent of, like, I don't think it's supposed to be, like, dead cells. Wow, like the video game. No, but, like, you know, like human hair is, like, I don't actually know for sure, but it's like dead, you know, hair isn't, like, alive when it comes out of your scalp, I think. It's just, like, your body pushing it out. So... like, the tentacles, similarly, are, like, not, like, a fully functioning appendage. Especially with the Splatoon 3, you know, physics. It certainly doesn't look like that's, like, a, you know, controllable limb. But then, obviously, like this, it clearly is. So, yeah, that's an interesting discrepancy. You also thought of the game? Yeah, I don't know, I said it, then I'm like, wait a minute. Also, yeah, they, when the Inklings, it's not just an Octo expansion, it's whenever you have, whenever you've taken a bunch of damage and you submerge in ink, you can hear your Inkling, like, crying out in pain a little bit. So, yeah, I guess that's evidence right there. Oh! Conch Clash, okay. Not a 10x, but I'll take it. Something. I don't have strong opinions on Table Turf. I got to, like, level 50 when that was the maximum, because I just wanted to. I have all the cards, just for completionist sake, but I barely ever played the mode at this point. Got the banger song, let's go. Well, yeah, Octolings, yeah, Octoling haircuts are a whole other conversation. But interestingly, I mean, we don't see none of the Octoling haircuts. Well, actually, hang on. I'm not sure about the Splatoon 3 ones. Most of the Octoling haircuts don't suggest that the hair actually was cut, though. Like, I don't know. A lot of the hairstyles just look like they kind of shrunk the hair versus cutting it. Because you have, like, the bangs hairstyle on Inklings, right? Where it's very clearly been sliced. Like, it's meant to look like sliced squid, and it's been cut off. But then if you have, like, you know, if you look at, Splatoon 1 default girl hair versus Splatoon 2 default girl hair, it doesn't really look like it was cut as much as it just looks like it was shortened. So, like, it isn't exactly clear how much control they have over the length of the hair tentacles. Oct does have shaved hair too, so yeah, that's a whole other can of worms. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I mean, even Inkling hairstyles have, like, shaved. I mean, the existence of the buzz cut hairstyle, it gets a little confusing. I don't know. I think we're probably not meant to think about it as much as we are. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. I did not expect a guy to be up there for some reason. I probably should have. Okay, they got that beacon. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Don't like that this area is still so covered, but I also don't want to abandon mid. Oh yeah, I need to go back. I need to go back. Oh, no you don't. Oh, someone tried... Was that a jump or just a blob blobber? I thought someone tried to jump onto our plat, but it might have just been, like a arc of blob bubbles. Oh! Oh, somebody got a good double. Shoot. Oh, that was bad. I fumbled that. Oh, we're good. I think... I don't know. I do not know who won that. Oh, we probably lost. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We had the bottom part. We got it. Splatoon. I like when they say Splatoon in the songs. They do that a lot in the concerts, but not normally in the in-game versions. They do it in the Fly Octo Fly during Ebb and Flow, which is yet another reason that Octo Expansion to me feels like the true end of the trilogy. Splatoon. Also, dude, 3 Wishes. We're about to hear 3 Wishes in game. I've been listening to it like all week. That's gonna be emotional. It's gonna hit different. Yeah, oh, maybe I could actually show off the sound effect thing we were talking about. I'm sure most of you guys know, but never mind, I killed myself. Gotta be more careful than that. You would sell so many organs to see a Splatoon concert. That might be a little extreme. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh. That wasn't enough. Yeah, I don't know. That's fun. I mean, it's not fun for them, but it's a fun detail. You have fantasized about an Inkling or Octoling bleeding out? That's an interesting choice of words, but okay. I can't say I enjoy thinking about that, but I feel like eventually they would still just, like, you know, die and the soul would come out, hopefully. And then they could respawn. I don't know. Ah, I was hoping we would get the Blushing Tides again for some reason. Bum, bum, no, bum, bum. Do they ever not respawn? Yes, actually. Back onto the respawning conversation. Well, okay, so again, I don't know if this is, like, canon, but the only instance we have, as far as I'm aware, of seeing a soul... Well, yeah, I mean, Octo Expansion, but also, the only time we actually see it on screen is in the Splatoon 1 Game Over screen. you see the soul, like, fly across the screen and, like, disintegrate. So... At least, I don't know, like, we don't know exactly how it works, but it seems like if the soul cannot find a spawn point to spawn at, then the soul will just, like, disintegrate, and supposedly that is, like, actual death, I guess. That's at least my own interpretation of that. But whether that's determined by if their soul isn't, like, linked to a spawn point, like we mentioned earlier, or if, like, for me, I feel like it's, like, a time thing would make more sense. Like, they just have to respawn within, like the soul is, like, unstable. They're just barely, like, holding themselves together, and then, like, if enough time passes, they're just not able to, and they disintegrate. I don't know. That's my own just, like, headcanon explanation. There's no real answer for that. But yeah. I mean, you can just look up Splatoon 1 game over cutscene. If you wanted to see it. But yeah. And then, so yeah, but the fact that 8 dies in the escape sequence, you know, supposedly the same thing is happening. Like, for whatever reason, they can't respawn at the checkpoints. And, you know, Kamaboko, because for the rest of Octo Expansion, supposedly the checkpoints, you know, are part of the testing facility. So you're able to pay more CQ points, but in order to respawn. But then during the escape sequence, you're not in a test. You're just escaping through, like, you know, kind of there's like a word I'm trying to think of. You know, you're behind the scenes, essentially. You're not in a test chamber. You're just where you're not supposed to be in the depths of this facility. So 8's soul cannot find a place to respawn, and they disintegrate, I guess. Pearl is 4'9" and Marina is 5'11". Okay. Good to know, I guess. Oh, wait, so that, yeah. If Pearl is 4'9", then the playable Inklings are about 5 feet, because they're a little taller than Pearl, so that makes sense. Yeah, it's, you know, I can pull up the interview, because I have it, because I'm just that type of guy that has the Octo Expansion interview bookmarked on my browser. Wait, was it? I don't know if it was this interview that they actually mentioned it. Respawn. Here we go, yes. Can I make this bigger to show it on stream? Okay, let me, so yes, where are we seeing? Amano. Incidentally, if you repeatedly fail in the test stages, you can skip it by having Marina hack it, right? However, the final stage has a different function called Groove Charge. In fact, in the final stage, there's no longer a life counter, and if you get splatted, you really do lose your life. What? In the test stages, like in Turf War, when you get hit, your soul returns to the respawn point. But in the final stage, when you die, time rewinds back to the point where you started. I was really particular about the direction in this part of the game. There you go. Yeah, the developer just saying, what? Also, yes, in Splatoon 2, Pearl is 21 and Marina is 18, and then 5 years have passed. Well, she'd be 26, I think. Right? I don't know. Oh god. Because Side Order happens at the same time as Return of the Mammalians. Yeah, I remember, I feel like a lot of people reacted, like, wait, Pearl is the older one? I remember that's what when we got the concert where Pearl was in the like, you know, the side order jacket and being all like goofy and like she does like the weird like Naruto run across the stage at one point. Everyone was just like clipping that part and seeing like this woman is almost in her 30s. Oh yeah, Pearl definitely gets ID'd every time she tries to drink or go anywhere. Although she is famous, so maybe they cut her some slack. Come on. Nice. Oh, this will probably be our last game, by the way. It just occurred to me that we're hitting rotation. Unfortunately, we did not get 100x, or even a 10x. But we'll try again tomorrow. I'll try tonight. Oh, tonight I'll be playing a lot of Tricolor, probably. Hopefully we can get one before the end. I don't feel like, I mean, Marina hasn't changed that much. Like, her model's pretty similar. 8 has the benefit of, you know, actually switching from the Splatoon 2 character model. Well, so does Captain 3. They both switch from the Splatoon 2 character model to Splatoon 3, which look older. I like to think Pearl has choreography that she purposely chooses to ignore, yeah. They do have, like, I feel like Acid Hues, they kind of have more of a, like, dance routine. It is, people were talking about that. It is cool how distinct they are. Like, you know, Callie and Marie are so, like, you know, idle, like, you know, perfect in sync, like, mirrored dance moves. Like, they're so, like, practiced. And it's, like, it's as much about the dancing as it is about the singing. And then, you know, Pearl and Marina are just, like, vibing. They're just, like, standing on stage half the time. And then, you know, Deep Cut has their own thing going on with, like, you know, the different, like, Fry's style of dancing and Shiver with the fan and everything. It's cool. I don't know. It's fun how different they are. Yeah, We're So Back has kind of more specific cues. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, well, we can use some conch shells, I guess. Don't have to end right away. We got 6. Pearl and Marina being freaky, yeah. Meanwhile, Deep Cut is just killing Big Man live on stage. Okay, wow. None of those were very exciting. Okay, let's do like... Oh no, we have one more. I thought that was it. And it's a blue. Okay, well. Goodbye, Amanda. Thank you for the games. We are going to call it there. I'm just going to stand out here and look around a little bit more, but, yeah. She looks older in the banners? Okay. Yeah, maybe it is more noticeable than I think. Yeah, this was a really fun stream. Obviously still having a great time with Grandfest. Talking about lore, as usual. Is always nice. I'm really excited to see Halftime and the new stage and everything tonight. Like I said, I'll probably record that, and then I'll do my best to stream tomorrow as well. I wish I could say when I'm gonna stream. I'm not totally sure. I might have other plans that I have to work around. But hopefully, I'd like to stream the results, and if not, I would like to at least record them. Because I might see them with my friends, and it might just be easier to do that in a recording. Okay, I'm not sure what I'll do yet. I'll try and let you guys know in the Discord probably, which by the way, if you didn't know we had a Discord, if you're new here, in the description, you can join the Cloud Discord and continue talking to everyone here, the Cloud community, about Splatoon and other things. But yeah, I'll probably let you guys know tomorrow what the plan is. Just know that I will stream something, or record something, and then, you know, Grand Festival will be over, and then I'll have to put it all into a video. Which should be a lot of fun, actually, looking back at all my reactions to everything, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching, thanks for the games. That has been it for me. I know every time doing the outro, I'm like, what am I supposed to say again? A Discord of lore nerds, yep. It definitely is. But yeah. See you guys. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Cosmic. Farewell.